Hey friends, this time back with another video on Tesla, and this week let's breathe a little bit because it's been absolutely mind-boggling what has happened, and I just want to quickly dive into the topic of should you buy Tesla stock and what do I do with my investment in Tesla. Before I get into this topic, let me take a quick second and thank everybody who is coming to our channel for coming back. Either you're awesome, or for all of you who are new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the bell button so that you get a notification when we get some new updates out there. And we really appreciate that we grew so quickly to more than 300 subscribers, and our goal is to hit 1000 subscribers soon. And what you get in our channel is some deep information on what's going on in the tech area in China, because that's just our business. And on top of that, content around Tesla, because Tesla is also very big in China. I followed the Gigafactory Shanghai, the development. I saw everything, what's happening from 9 months onwards, like January to the final production in December. I'm really amazed by this kind of progress. And we also happen to live here in Berlin, so we will also cover the progress around the Gigafactory here in Berlin. So stay tuned for this kind of content. Make sure that you subscribe. Now back to the topic, should you buy Tesla? Well, first of all, I need to say that none of this content that I give here on YouTube is investment advice. You need to make your own decision. You need to research the company. I can only give you my private opinion of for instance, what I am doing and how I analyze Tesla, but that doesn't mean that you should follow what I say. So regarding the question if you should also buy Tesla, it really depends on your situation. And well, to give you some kind of context, I want to first explain my personal background in investing in Tesla. So I started picking up shares when they have been around 350 US dollars. So that was in 2019 and a little bit before that. So the stock already kind of got hot at that point of time. It was close to Model 3 ramp. And back then what we saw is that there was a lot of uncertainty around Tesla, and as always a lot of negative media reporting around Tesla, right? So what has happened after I made my first investment in Tesla was that the short sellers, they were very aggressive in communicating all of the fear and uncertainty. I remember when they have been counting like the Model 3 on some parking lots in the US, and you know, coming up with those stories how this is all unsold inventory and so on. But I can say it also influenced me somehow in order of thinking about, like, is this hype all real? How successful can Tesla really be? But what I did is, and that's something which I can recommend you to do as well, is to dig down deeply in what Tesla is all about. And there's lots of brilliant YouTube channels all around Tesla, a lot of them also particularly around investing in Tesla, so I'm sure you may know them already. So these are the best first-hand information that you can get, and on top of that, Twitter is also awesome to get all of the information necessary. So at that point in time, I made another very risky investment, which I actually did another video about, so in depth. I'm not gonna tell you everything about it in this video. You can watch my other video. Well, I bought a call option for Tesla and said that in 2020 by June, the shares would trade by 400 US dollars. And back then that was kind of out of reach in some way, but it turned out, as we know today, that well, this will be the case. Tesla will most likely trade more than 400 US dollars a share. So this is kind of my context of starting investing in Tesla. So as you know, now I accumulated quite a bit of Tesla on a very low cost basis, partly due to the desk research I did, and partly to being on the ground in China and seeing how fast Tesla is progressing there. And now I was holding on to all of my shares during this recent share price spike. I was also holding on during this week, and I will keep on holding on the shares for as long as 5 to 10 years. So even at $900 a share, I didn't sell one single share. And the reason is that I just deeply believe in the value of this company, and this company is just about to start growing and to become more and more profitable. But that doesn't mean that now you should go in and jump into Tesla if you haven't acquired a share of Tesla yet. Because now you need to know that Tesla is not that cheap anymore in terms of market capitalization and their valuation. Tesla has now caught up with most of the values that they are currently transferring in the earning calls and the reports and the outlook and so on. So that means Tesla is currently not cheap stock anymore, and you may not get a bargain if you jump into Tesla now. Plus the thing is that in case you are jumping into Tesla now at 700, 800, 900 a share, it means that this stock is very volatile and it can fall down 10-20% any day, and you need to be prepared to kind of lose this kind of investment. If you're new to investing, Tesla is maybe not the best stock that you should jump right into. So what if you already invested in Tesla, and what if you quite made some money by holding on to Tesla as I did? Should you sell now? Well, it's always a good thing to take some profits. So you can secure those profits. You will never lose those profits. But for myself, I just decided that, I can bear losses in between, because they will not materialize unless I sell the stock anyway. So I don't mind if it's going down to 700 or so on, because I have a long-term goal of a couple of $1,000 of share price. Whenever Tesla will now go down, I will just buy and hold a couple of more shares, because I just believe in the long-term vision, as I pointed out. So is it too late for you to invest in Tesla now? Well, not if you believe in the company and you make your own decision in terms of doing your due diligence and coming to the conclusion that you also think that this company will be valued much higher than it is today in the future. Then it is not too late. However, once again, as I pointed out before, the stock is very volatile, so don't count on making immediate returns on your Tesla investment if you just come in now. And whenever Tesla goes down, you can also buy back more shares. So that also means you shouldn't, make the first purchase of your Tesla shares with all you can spend. Instead, it's more wise that you do it step by step. First, a smaller position, and then if it goes down, you buy another one. Do this kind of cost averaging, which I also did in 2019 in order to get a nice cost basis. And in terms of the share prices going up and up and up, you just also buy along this journey, and thereby you will also, with each of the steps, accumulate more shares. So yeah, that's my personal opinion on what is the situation with the Tesla stock right now. I expect it to be a little bit more volatile within the next days and weeks. I hope it answers your questions around this. Make sure to also watch another video which I did on my prospects and my outlook on Tesla China, because I came up with some sales numbers and also how it will compete with some competitors, for instance the German brands in the premium market in China. And that's also one reason why I'm very bullish on the outlook on Tesla here. And also please, once again, subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit that bell button, because there will also be some interesting topics around Giga Berlin coming up, and of course more about Tesla China. So thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Leave a comment and a like. Thank you very much. Bye bye.